So guys, let's talk here about Richardson's situation, the news about Richardson that we saw on Entertainment and Sports Programming Network. Fred Caldeira is very well informed about players who are playing in European football, and we also have another important piece of information to share here. Fred Caldeira brought some very relevant information. He said the following: unfortunately, it didn't work out at Tottenham. So I imagine that the club is already looking at Richardson as someone who could receive an interesting offer for this player in the next transfer window. In other words, Fred Caldeira said on TNT that this signing of Richardson at Tottenham didn't work out, and then he says the following: it's very unlikely that Richardson will stay at Tottenham for next season. He can't maintain physical consistency, guys. Listen to this. Fred Caldeira said Richardson can't stay physically consistent. If Felipe is looking for a player who puts on pressure, a player who moves a lot, and so on, and at Tottenham, the information is that he can't manage to do it. Having a physical streak is complicated. It didn't work out there and all that. There's another piece of information here regarding Richardson himself, which says that he's already talking to Tottenham about leaving in the middle of the year after the World Cup, and they want to sell. So Tottenham wants 25 million euros. Tottenham has set Richardson's price. They set this price to negotiate him in the mid-year transfer window, 25 million euros, 156.88 million reais. For a player who is understood there as someone who didn't work out, for a player who can't maintain physical consistency. And I really trust the information from Fred Caldeira from TNT Sports. I don't know if you know him. He's a journalist who usually brings very relevant information, okay? Teams from Saudi Arabia and Turkey are showing interest in the player. A 28-year-old player who's been at Tottenham for 4 seasons and has never managed to stand out. Is it really worth risking a lot on a player who lacks physical consistency?